Hey guys, welcome back. So in today's video we are going to be using a lot of products that I think you guys should pick up during the Sephora sale. I believe it's May 1st. I don't know. I'll put the correct dates right here in the screen for you guys. But I know that I got my Rouge thing in the mail and it says for Rouge it starts about April 26th. And then everybody else starts May 1st. Don't quote me, I'll leave all the information here in the screen and then somewhere down below in the description box. So yeah, this isn't really much of like a full face necessarily, but these are just some products that I love that you can pick up at Sephora. I think we got some good stuff here. I gotta say, I think we got some good stuff. There are some things that I don't have certain categories for just because what I use I either mentioned in my last Sephora video, which I will link down below and somewhere here in a card for you. Yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off by prepping my skin, but I want to show you 3 different options that you guys can use. Skincare wise, I have this. This is by Kiehl's. This is the Ultra Facial Cream, and I've been loving this stuff so much. In my previous Sephora sale video, I mentioned that you guys should pick up these Kiehl's Ultra Facial Moisturizer, and I really do like that one, but I think I like this one a little bit better. It's a little bit thicker and I just like the way that this feels. I'm not going to apply this right now, but I did just want to mention it. The 2 products I want to mention are oils. So you have the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir drops that you can purchase, which I'm going to apply right now. I like these, but I have to use it in moderation. I can't use it every day. I feel like sometimes when I use it too much, like my skin just reacts a little bit to it, but if I use it like once or twice a week, I'm fine. I only use it before makeup. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a few drops of the Farsali Gold Elixir on my face. So while this sinks into the skin, we're going to go in with brows because I do brows first. So I'm going to go in with my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is my favorite brow pencil. At the moment, it's literally been my favorite brow pencil for a while now. I'm so used to this one. I do like this one for more of a defined brow and like more of like a natural brow, and then I like the Anastasia brow pencil when I need to just like kind of fill everything in. So I'm just going to use this one right now. For concealer, I have 2 options for you guys. You guys can either pick up the Too Faced Born This Way concealer, which I absolutely love. I love this concealer a lot. I like using it with my foundation. I like using it by itself. I like using it for a few different things. So this is the one I'm going to use today. Or you guys can pick up the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. I've been enjoying this. I gotta say, I feel like there's not a lot in this tube. I don't want to like compare it to like this one because this one's obviously gigantic, but the Too Faced one has 0.50 fluid ounces in here and the Jouer one has 0.139 fluid ounces. So I'm going to pick up the shade Swan to prime my lids because it's like the lightest shade, I think, or it's Swan and then Porcelain, or Porcelain and Swan. And because this is just too light, I'm going to go in with a little bit of Almond just to clean up under the brow. So I just carve out the brow with a concealer brush, and then I'm just blending out the concealer on the lid. And I like putting the rest of the concealer in the inner corner, kind of over here. Like, do you see the difference? Like, this is just so bright. And then I always want to make sure I have some foundation. Adding some concealer over here, and especially on the outer corner area where I have some redness, just helps add any additional coverage. And this concealer is really, really creamy and hydrating, but I find that even though it's creamy, it does set and it does stay put. I'm just going to go ahead and lightly set my lid with powder. So for eyeshadow today, I think I'm going to dive into an Anastasia palette. In my last video, I did recommend that you guys pick up the Soft Glam, which I still recommend 100%. But I've actually been loving this palette so much. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up the Riviera palette. This is what it looks like. I have 2 other videos using this palette, so I'll link them down below for you so you guys can check it out. But we're going to do more of like an easier look today. And we're going to use some of these colors, some of the colors that I've never used, some of the colors that I have used. So it'll be fun. So the first shade I'm actually going to take is Estate, which is right here. And we're going to throw that into the crease as our transition shade. Prices and everything will be listed in the screen. I plan on like editing this video nicely, so hopefully you're watching a nicely edited video. And if you like the way that this video is edited, please let me know in the comments down below if you guys like the way I edited this kind of video. So we are going to blend Estate in the crease just like that for a nice transition shade. Then I'm going to pick up Cabana, which is right next to it, on the same brush, just using a blending brush. This is an Anastasia 812. And we're just going to use this to kind of like warm up the crease a little bit. And we're going to stick this on the outer corner. I'm going to pick up a little bit of Palm, which is the dark brown shade, very little bit of it, and just kind of start blending it in the outer corner just to get like a darker shade. I don't want it to be too dark, but just dark enough where you can see some dimension. This shade in the palette is a pressed pigment, so it's definitely a little hard to blend out. Just take your time with it, build it up. It's always easier to build up a shade rather than try and take away the shade. So we're just going to blend this just like this. And I think that's all I'm going to do for now. So I'm just going to take a touch of the concealer. I'm not doing a cut crease. I just want a tacky base to apply the lid color. So I'm just taking like literally the slightest bit of concealer just so the lid color really pops. Again, I'm not necessarily cutting the crease. It might look like one, but it's not going to be a defined cut crease. Like you see, I'm just patting over. So what I'm doing is taking a mix of Palmero and Mediterranean. I'm putting Palmero, the pink shade, in the center of the lid, just packing it on. And then I'm taking Mediterranean, same brush, other side, and packing it on the inner corner. And then just making sure that we blend both of them together. And when we blend both of them together, you're going to get this like really pretty like orangey shade right in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, and then we'll be back to do the rest of the face. Okay, so I already have my foundation on. I used the drugstore foundation. In my last Sephora recommendations video, I did recommend you guys the Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation and then the NARS one. I was going to use the NARS one, but I'm trying to steer into cruelty-free makeup. I'm just like, I'm kind of like over it. I feel like makeup doesn't need to be tested on animals. So what I have used already, I'm going to continue to use, because like I did purchase things with my own money and they happen to have been like, you know, not cruelty free. So I'm going to use that off camera, off Instagram. I'm going to use it in like my own personal time just so I can get rid of it. But I'm not going to say it anymore. For concealer, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced one on this side and then my Jouer one on this side so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Just kind of like see the difference. The color might be different. This is Cream Cafe. This one's like a little bit more neutral and this one's a little bit more goldeny. So I'm going to take my Beauty Blender, which everyone should pick up during the sale, duh, and blend everything out. So that's the Jouer concealer all blended out. Now we're going to blend out the Too Faced one. So that's the Too Faced one. This is the Jouer one. I feel like the Too Faced one is a little bit more like hydrating. It's a little bit more dewy as opposed to the Jouer one. So before we set the face, I want to go in with a liquid highlighter, and I'm literally obsessed with this. This is the Anastasia Liquid Glow. So this is in the shade Perla, and I just kind of like put it on the back of my hand because it's so pretty. I take my Beauty Blender, and I do this before I set anything because I love looking dewy. And I just kind of like put this on the highest points of the face. So if you guys like liquid glow products or like liquid blush, you guys would really, really like this. Then I'm just going to take my brush, and I'm going to take this new powder that I've actually been really liking a lot. This is the Hourglass Veil Powder, and I'm going to take it and set my under eyes with it. A lot of people say they don't like the smell of it, but honestly I feel like I don't really have a specific opinion about the scent. If you don't want your highlight to look powdery or weird on the skin, make sure you're not setting where you would highlight. I definitely think a good time for the sale is like if you have something in your cart or in your loves list that's like super expensive, like anything from Hourglass and like Giorgio Armani or like Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona. I think the sales are really good idea to like start purchasing and just trying stuff out from them. So for highlight, I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Sundipped Glow Kit. I've been using this a ton recently. I think it's a great price because you get 4 huge highlighters for the price. I think it's like $40. And they're just so pretty. But if you want to splurge, I know everybody probably has this already, but honestly, Champagne Pop by Becca has been my fucking shit. Like, it's so pretty. It's just like, I'm just gonna like glow to the gods today because that's just what I'm meant to do right now. So this is an Anastasia bronzer, but this is just too dark for me right now, so I might contour with it. I'm just gonna use my Marc Jacobs Tantric bronzer just because I love this bronzer. I did mention it in my last Sephora sale haul. I actually have the correct shade. For me, I use Saddle in the Anastasia bronzer, but it's packed away because I'm going on vacation. So you guys saw this already. I might just take a little bit of this just because it's still a little warm for me to contour with, but it's fine. I just kind of like stick it right there. Like, that's it. I take this brush, angled brush. MAC makes them. Everybody makes this brush. This is an Anastasia 818 brush. And I just kind of like shove it right in my cheekbone. That's it. To contour my nose, I do like using something a little bit more cool. So I'm going in with my Marc Jacobs bronzer. Okay, I went a little heavy on the contour, but that's okay. I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish bronzer. I'm going to take my Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Macro Powder in 1 Fair from Charlotte Tilbury. And I'm going to take the same brush that I set my under eyes with and just go over it. Kind of like blending a little bit. Okay. For blush, I'm going to go in with my Jouer blush. This is the Blush Duo in the shade Flirt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this shade right here. I usually mix the both of them together. And I love this brush for this. So this is my Luxie 522 Tapered Highlighting. And I just mix these two together. Do a little... And I think I'm going to bake a little bit with this powder. Just kind of clean up underneath. I don't really let it sit for too long. I'm going to finish off my brows with my 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, which I love. This shit makes your brows stay put, so. Two other things I want to show you that I'm probably not, or maybe I'll try and pop them on my lids. These are from Hourglass. This is the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, and I have 2 shades here. I purchased these both at IMATS a week ago, and I have to say, I never knew that these existed. I think they're absolutely stunning. So this is in the shade Reflect. I like need to like literally put it like in the camera lens so you guys can see how freaking beautiful this is. So freaking pretty. Ready? I feel like the more you rub it back and forth, the more sparkle you get. How freaking pretty is that? You think I could pop it somewhere? Oh, that was in the shade Smoke. What a dope. That's why it looks dark. So pretty. So this is what Reflect looks like. And this is in the shade Reflect. If I had to tell you to get anything, I would definitely tell you to get these because I think they're really pretty. So this is Smoke and this is Reflect. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my lips. I'm going to show you my new combo actually. I'm going to show you my new favorite lip combo. This is my new favorite lip combo. So even though you can't purchase this at Sephora, this is the KKW lip liner in New One. Any lip liner you see me wearing, it's this one. So then I go in with two Anastasia lip products. This is in the shade Naked.
Really? Now you got a reflector?
Do you want to tell them the shade I'm using?
I don't know. Hold on one second. Hey guys. It's fucking stifling in my room.
This is an Anastasia liquid lipstick in the shade Naked.
What shade is that?
Naked.
Naked?
Naked.
Mm-hmm. Hey guys, today... That's fucking stupid. That's so fucking bright. Hey guys, today... What are you using?
A liquid lipstick.
Hey guys, today I'm using Naked liquid lipstick.
From Anastasia.
Yeah, alright, I guess. From Anastasia.
Good job! I'm literally filming right in front of my door. Probably not the smartest idea. So you can leave it just like this if you like this kind of lip, but I'm personally not a matte liquid lipstick girl at the moment. So I'm going over it with a gloss. This is from Anastasia. Again, this is in the shade Venus, and I also go in between Venus and Freya. Those lip glosses are so beautiful. I'm gonna go and get them so I can swatch them for you. I'm going with this one today because it's more of like a pinky reflect. And it kind of goes with the eyes. This is the lip gloss in Sunscape. So pretty. I go back and forth a lot with Gilded as well. Gilded is like literally like straight gold. So pretty. This is really pretty on like a basic nude lipsticks. Really, really pretty. So that's Sunscape, Freya, and Gilded. And then the two liquid lipsticks I've been using underneath them are Stripped and Naked. So Naked's a little bit more pinky nude. This is Naked right here. And then Stripped is definitely more like nude. Kind of more of like a mauvey nude, which is right here. Also, now you guys can get Patrick Ta Beauty at Sephora. So I picked up one of his lip glosses. This is the Major Shine Lip Gloss in She's Expensive. Major Glow Lip Shine in She's Expensive. And this is so pretty. This does not have a base color to it. So it's literally just like a straight clear gloss with a lot of reflect in it. That's right there. It's really, really pretty. I like wearing this with like just like a lip liner. Blend in the lip liner a little bit. Don't necessarily color your lips because I don't want to get the wand dirty with a color and then put it back in the tube and then have it kind of like change it. I just want to keep it like super clean. So I'll like go around with it and then I'll take like a lip brush and just kind of like go on the outer edges. So this is the Patrick Ta Major Glow Highlighting Mist. This is in the shade We Need Her. And it's really pretty. It's in on my shoulder. Let's get the glow, the body oil, so we can just be. So this is the Patrick Ta Body Oil, Major Glow Body Oil in a Dream. And it's just so pretty. So I'm only applying this to my chest because it irritates my arms. I'm just gonna be a glittery bitch today. And then I just rub it in with a brush. Any kind of brush that I'm not using at the moment. I'm so glowy and oily right now. It's great. It's great. I love it. Real nice. So I think that completes this video, honestly. I'm gonna go try and do my hair so we can have a prettier outro. Okay guys, so that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys end up picking up during the Sephora sale. I'd really love to know. Let me know what you guys recommend me pick up. I mean, like, obviously, as you guys can see, I applied so much highlighter. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna share with you guys what I have in my cart or in my loves list. I feel like a lot of things in my loves list are things that I need to repurchase that I just haven't gotten around to. So I definitely have some things. They're mostly Fenty Beauty stuff. I have the Fenty Beauty bronzers in the shade Indecent and Shady Biz. And of course, this is out of stock. This is the Fenty Beauty Body Lava in Who Needs Clothes, because I don't really like the color Trophy Wife. Like, I don't know. I just think it's just like too yellow for my liking. And of course, this one's out of stock. And then I have the Sol de Janeiro Glow Motions Liquid Glow in Rio Sunset. And then I also have the NARS Orgasm Liquid Highlighter, but I might take that out. I'm trying to like branch out and go to cruelty free. I want to finish all of the non-cruelty free products that I have first, because I did purchase them. But if a brand is willing to stop testing on animals and they're going to work their way towards being cruelty free, then I will still support them. My loves list, I have everything that's in my cart. I have the Ulla Henriksen Sea Rush Vitamin C Gel Moisturizer and the Banana Bright Eye Cream. I also have a full-size version of the Briogeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. I want the Artist Couture Diamond Luxe Luminizer Pressed Highlighter in the shade Sex Pose. Do I have that already? I think I have that already. I have the Glow Recipe Blueberry Bounce Gentle Cleanser, the Laura Mercier Candle Glow Sheer Perfecting Powder, the Dry Bar, the Wrap Party Styling Wand, but I'm not buying that. It's just in my loves for shits and gigs. The Charlotte Tilbury Bar of Gold Highlighting Powder. This I already purchased. The Pat McGrath. I have a bunch of stuff in here. And I already fucking have this. And I have this, and I have this, and I have this. So that completes this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys pick up during the sale down below in the comments. Don't forget to tweet me or message me on Instagram any of your recommendations as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Everything that I mentioned will be listed down below in the description box, so make sure you check that out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys want to see next in the comments down below. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!